Hello and welcome to the Business of Art. So I'm Marcy and I am here with musician Johnnie Ferro, who just released his single Move along with a music video as well. So definitely check out his channel, and the link to check out his latest single will be down in the description. But I wanted to interview him to find out as an artist what his successful actions are. So, hi Johnnie, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Johnnie Ferro. As Marcy said, I'm a musician and also a producer. The track I just released, I also produced as well as playing on it. Been playing for over 2 decades now, guitar, vocals primarily, and then I do bass as well as a few other random things. And one of the things that I found most successful for me, at least in the beginning, and no, to this day even, work with people that are better than you. Not that you're like trying to like compare yourself to people, but it gets you out of your comfort zone, right? Am I jumping into this too fast?
No, I think that's great. That's great advice. Like we've gone over doing collabs before with other artists and stuff. I think it's along the same vein of, other people have different talents and kind of all learning from each other, right?
Yeah, and when especially when you seek it out, and even better is working with people better than you that you really admire, even on a personal level, because it really pushes you to rise to the occasion faster, and it's not actually in a negative way at all. It's, and you don't put yourself down for it. Like, oh God, they're so much better than me. It's like, no, it's like, wow, I want to be like this person. Like they kind of become a role model, right?
Yeah.
It's like your big brother, and yeah, just for me, that was whenever I had a tendency to work in kind of plateaus. I would like go up and up and up, and then I would plateau for a while at whatever my skill level was. Then I would go up and up and up, and then I'd plateau, and then I've been having more of these and less of these lately. And I realized at some point that the key ingredient at the times when I was doing this, I was working with people that were better at what I was doing than I was, right? And it just pushed me to get better. And that's, as a musician, that's as a producer, that's anything. And that's, I'm self-taught. I didn't go to school for any of this particularly or anything like that. I learned, A, because I had a passion for it, and B, because I surrounded myself with people that knew how to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah. And
I just picked up everything I could from them. The other piece of advice I would give you is don't have, like, there's the thing about obviously pushing yourself to be better and better all the time, right? But also don't have a hidden standard for what it means to be in motion in the right direction. Like for me, for example, there have been times where, I was like, oh, well, I'm not doing enough of this, or I don't have enough happening, or blah, blah, blah. But it's also, any motion is forward motion, and you never know at what point you're going to go, or just have the opportunity. Like, for example, I was doing, back in 2012, I recorded a solo album, and the studio I was at, it just so happened that right as I was finishing my album, there was a prominent musician that was doing a recording there. His name's Manny Charlton. He's the guitar player from Nazareth. And, I didn't know that. He was not in the studio at the same time I was, but the one day I walk in and I'm talking to the owner of the studio, and they're looking for somebody to do a lead vocal on a remake of Hair of the Dog, which is like Nazareth's biggest song. It's the one that everyone freaking knows. It's the one Guns N' Roses covered, like everyone knows it. And I ended up doing the single. I ended up singing on it because Donnie, the guy that owned the studio, knew my voice. And he was like, you'd be perfect for this. You should give it a go. And then I did it, and Manny loved it, and it ended up on the album. So you just never know where those opportunities are going to come up. So just keep moving forward and don't, push yourself to be the best you can, but also don't be too hard on yourself, because that'll just potentially hold you back from some opportunity that could be sitting right here. And if you just keep walking forward, you will hit the opportunity.
So pretty much to summarize, seek out people that you can learn from and can help you grow, people you admire and whatnot to work with, and then just always be doing something. Keep going forward, always take one step forward, and you'll get there.
And ask questions.
Yeah.
And this, by the way, applies, this isn't just music, this is any art, any craft, any profession, whatever you're doing. It's not exclusive to what I do. So yeah, just be inquisitive, be passionate about what you do, and just keep going.
Yeah, I would definitely say always be learning. Like, they're never at the end of your skill level. You can always learn and improve and try out new things. So definitely ask questions and always be learning. So cool. Well, thank you, Johnny. Everybody, make sure you check out his new single and his latest music video on his channel. Give him a subscribe and, thumbs up on that. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not already. And we'll see you next time.
See you later.